The year is 1979. Players take the roles of camp counselors who are being stalked through a maze of cabins and camp trails by Otis, a homicidal killer with an unhealthy bear fetish.
Ooh.
Ooh. Alright, welcome to Cross Games. I'm Full Metal Butterfly, your host for this segment. With me is our resident robot, B3, and our resident rogue spirit, Hollow. Today we're playing Camp Grizzley, which is, as you can see, a board game where we're trying to escape and survive from crazy killer Otis. And, alright, so we're going to go ahead and start.
It's very reminiscent of the 1970s and 80s horror franchise, which means that this game will be extremely campy and probably not as scary as you think.
Except I cannot calculate only 10% of survival.
Indeed. Who brought this guy?
Okay, so
Just saying.
Who knew?
As you can see by our cards in front of us, we're each playing two camp counselors. We're going to go over who they are and all of that as we go along. So my first camp counselor is Karen. She's the mentor for Camp Grizzley. Yeah, and she's special. Hollow, your main camp counselor?
I mean, special in what way?
She's just special. It's just the way she is. Special. She's artistic.
Okay. Special in the head, apparently. My first counselor is Kevin, the cool, suave, debonair lifeguard who always lets someone drown. Still, are we telling our traits or?
If you want to, yeah, go ahead.
Yep. As Kevin is a lifeguard, if Otis strikes within 3 spaces of him, he can help in the fight because he's scrappy like that. If at any time we get to one of our major boat finales, I can add +1 to my roll. Speaking of finales, as we move around the board, we gather as many items as possible, hoping to get one of our 4 finale scenarios. The finale is our, of course, big ending, and to see whether one of us, 2 of us, or maybe none of us leave here alive.
As you can see, the items that we have to pick up are marked by these little question marks. And you also will see locks around the board. And, of course, we'll need keys, which are all the way in the office over there, before we can unlock them and get to those spaces. All right, B3, would you like to introduce your first main counselor?
Well, my first counselor is Tracy, the scream queen. When Otis stalks, I can lure him in my direction, essentially making her a decoy. Bait.
Oh, you.
So, yeah.
My second counselor is CJ. He's the coach, basically the athletics type of person. As my special skill, since I'm a runner, when moving, I can discard a survival card, which we'll go over soon, in order to move one more space, an extra space, if I need to run.
My second counselor is Sherry. Thank you, B3. My second counselor is Sherry, the spunky outdoor survival type. She can run across any one of the green nature trails that we find across the board. Now these nature trails are special trails. Not every counselor can actually move across nature trails. There's a special trait that you have to do for that maybe you'll see later on in the game. But Sherry has the freedom to actually move across these nature trails at any time she wants, and she can never get lost in the woods, which is always good when you run a camp in the woods.
Or the killer.
Exactly.
You also notice the brown trails. They're basically the dirt paths, and any counselor or Otis or any other cameos that might pop up later can use those trails as well.
B3.
My second character is Jody, the edgy loner. He sits there, plays the guitar, and likes to fight alone. When he fights alone, he receives +1 to his fight when he rolls, which is very good.
Just like any normal college student.
Oh, yeah. He also plays the guitar, as you can see, obviously.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and pass out the survival cards.
Oh,
the survival cards are basically helps. They're cards that will help us with either weapons or special skills or something like that, and we'll go over each of them as we get them.
Some survival cards can be permanent and or not permanent. One-time use. Exactly. The survival cards can be either helpful or hurtful to you. So let's find out by drawing our first survival card.
And as an added bonus, Karen, normally everybody gets 2, and I actually get 4. So it's just an added bonus of Karen's specialness.
Oh boy.
Yep. I need one more for Karen. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and go over our survival cards. I'll go over Karen's first. I have 1 permanent card for athletic, which means I get to move an additional space during my move phase. I have 3 single-use cards. This one is We Thought You Were Dead, so I can play it at any time. I can choose a dead counselor to return to the gameplay, or I can return a dead camper to my care. In either case, of course, the body count does go down. I also have Solid Blow, which means that when Otis is defeated in a fight, we get to reduce his stats by 1 on his character card, which is definitely going to be helpful. And then my last one is Slip Past. So during my move phase, I can move 2 more spaces in this turn. I have a lot of movements. You may move safely through a cameo or Otis' space without crossing paths. So that's all that I have for Karen. A couple of useful cards.
Well, why don't you go ahead and tell us what CJs are as well?
Okay. I have 2 single-use ones for CJ. Skedaddle. When Otis strikes, safely move a counselor from that fight to your space, so I can essentially rescue another counselor. And Improvise. I can play when I'm fighting with Otis. I attack with a 6-sided die if I am unarmed.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay, with Kevin and Sherry here. I have an assortment of cards. I have 1 permanent card for Kevin. I can never be horrified. So during the
comes up.
Yes, during the game you may get a chance to be horrified, and at this point, and if we get there, we'll explain that. But at this point, Kevin can never be horrified. I also have a single-use card for anytime I have to tempt fate. That's another mechanic of the game that if you have to tempt fate, well, just don't, bro.
Just don't.
For Sherry, I have but 2 single-use cards. 1, I can snap any character. I can play this at any time. I can snap any character on the board out of being horrified. And second card, I play this when Otis strikes a cabin. Move 2. I can move Otis to my space, then roll a 4-sided die to decide my fate.
Alright. D3?
I'm going to start with Jody. Well,
it's fine. Go ahead and start with whatever you want, so.
I'm going to start with Jody
Okay.
because his cards are actually unusual event.
Well, I got 2 permanent cards for him.
Ooh.
And they affect each other. For my dad
Really?
influence, you must always draw an additional card tempting fate. Yet, with my virgin card, draw 1 last card when tempting fate.
So essentially you're back to 0.
You receive
They cancel each other out.
Spick and span.
you receive +1 to all of your rolls during a finale.
Oh, that'll be useful.
When fooling around, roll 6-sided die, 4 to 6, cancel the fooling around activity. 1 to 2, discard virgin.
Okay, cool.
So I guess 3 does nothing.
And what did Tracy get?
Tracy got close call after play after a counselor draws a cabin card, ignore it and discard it.
That's a good one to have.
We tried to warn you, which is play at any time, move Otis to a cameo space. The cameo is killed. Any counselor present may move 2 spaces away. If played, when a cameo is drawn, ignore the cameo's card text.
Okay, cool. Alright.
So I suppose we should roll to see who goes first.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use the 6-sided die to roll. And I got a 3. 1?
I got 1.
Oh boy. I have a 50% chance of getting higher than neither of you.
5. Alright,
Which
B3
I
you get to
like
go
that
first. So Tracy is the first to move.
Alright.
Welcome to Camp Grizzley.
Yeah, she's in the middle. She's
So,
hiding.
whoops.
That's okay. Now, one of our major goals here is to survive, which means we have to work together as counselors to survive Otis's strikes. So you may see at times us discussing our strategies among the board.
I am heading to the game room.
Okay. End of Tracy's turn. At the end of every turn, we must draw a cabin card, and more than likely, that's going to be a detriment. But sometimes that can be helpful.
Full moon.
That's not helpful.
For as long as the full moon is in play, counselor. What do you mean it's not helpful? Counselors may freely use nature trails,
Oh, wrong card. Sorry, my bad.
and the nature and Otis's stock is increased by 1. The full moon lasts 2 rounds.
Okay. And so it is my turn, right?
Yes.
Alright, so Karen's turn. Now, because I have an additional move space, instead of going 3, I can go 4. And I think I will go towards the keys since I can actually use the nature trail. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's as far as I go. And then I can grab the keys on my next turn.
If I may,
Yes.
I forgot I did draw. It's your turn to draw, Kevin.
Yes, yeah, it's my turn because I just finished Karen's turn.
Yes.
First aid kit item. Heal 2 injuries from every counselor in your cabin. Discard after use. That'll be really useful later. Alright, and my turn is over. We've gotten pretty lucky with those cabin cards so far. Kevin?
Trying not to jinx it.
Alright, so since everybody's heading in a different direction, I'm going to head towards the
Stables
over here, and I'm going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And that ends Kevin's turn with a cabin card.
Okay, so I got a fooling around card.
Ooh. Here we go. Choose me.
So
I have a
move.
chance to stop it.
Yes, so with the fooling around card, I move a counselor of my choice to my space and begin fooling around, and I have to tempt fate 5 times.
5
Oh,
times?
boy.
Yeah,
5
you
times.
want
So I'm gonna move.
Jody.
you want Jody.
I'm gonna move Jody to my space.
I can cancel.
We are all. We all believe in free love here. So.
You're experimenting. It's summer camp.
Yeah.
Well, 6-sided die.
So we have.
gotta tempt fate.
We have to.
No, I have to roll it before.
He has to roll so that
Oh,
we can
cancel.
before him.
to cancel it out. So.
Go for it. Fingers crossed. What'd you get? It landed
It's a
behind
4.
my character.
I canceled it.
So you canceled out the tempting fate altogether.
Yes, I did.
All right.
All right.
You're welcome.
But it's also, is that a permanent card or a single
It's a
use?
permanent.
Awesome.
Cool.
Unless I roll 1 or 2, then I have to
Okay.
discard it.
All
Okay,
right.
and that ends Kevin's turn. And he's still cool, bro.
All right. And it's Jody's turn.
Jody's turn.
Jody's turn.
Yes.
He's over here.
What should I do? I mean,
Well, you can either go back this way and go back towards the campfire, or you can come up this way and go to the stables.
Yes.
Because
Or-
this is locked and so is that.
I could use the 1, 2, 3. right?
Oh, yeah, you can.
That would be 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Well, I think he wants to go up. You want to go up here?
yeah.
3? Okay. Alright, so that ends Jody's turn, and cabin card.
Kevin. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Timmy Teddy Bear. It's an item. When Otis strikes your cabin, discard Timmy Teddy to cancel his attack.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All
We're
right.
getting some good stuff in the beginning.
Yeah.
That makes me worried.
Yes.
Then all counselors in all locations may immediately move 2 locations.
Oh. So how long is Otis's how long are Otis's movements?
3.
3. Okay.
Until the moonlight ends.
Yeah.
Nope. Wait. Is it? I thought it was permanent.
No, the moonlight only lasts for 2 turns, and then after that it goes back down to
see.
2.
Okay, that's
So-
good. I was upset about that.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's your turn.
It's CJ's turn. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess I'll go up towards the commons, right? Since you have Tracy going this way, Kevin's going this way. Gotta cover our bases here, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Alright, that ends CJ's turn. And... Oh, Otis strikes.
Close call. Close call.
Close call. Okay, never mind. And that's done.
So that is done and done. So we just canceled out Otis's strike altogether.
Close call cancels any cabin card.
Alright,
discard
so it's Sherry's turn.
All right, come on, Sherry. Since I can't move in this direction,
Yeah, we're a little limited with those locks, but hopefully we'll get that taken care of soon.
yeah, I think I'll go check out what Tracy's doing.
I wouldn't.
1, 2, 3. It's too late. I already did it.
I was thinking about calling Otis to me, but never mind.
Well, we'll have to save that for an advantageous time.
Yes.
Oh, so I got a weapon. So at any time during the game, we can gather weapon cards to protect ourselves from Otis strikes. Now these weapons can be one-handed or two-handed weapons, depending on what dice you use. To be able to use a weapon, you have to have it equipped, and only a two-handed weapon can be equipped with 2 hands, rather than two-handed weapon two weapons being equipped with each hand.
Right.
There are certain things in the game that can affect this, such as campers or effects.
Right, and we'll get to that when we come to it.
Yes.
So now that we've done a full rotation of all of our counselors, it is now Otis's turn. So he gets to move however many his stock is up to, which is up to 3 spaces now. And he always moves towards the closest camper. Closest counselor. Which is...
Between these...
Let's see.
Actually-
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or when he
1,
could go
2,
this
3,
way.
4.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Right? Couldn't he
Yes.
do that even though this is locked?
Yeah. Anytime Otis breaks a lock, his turn ends.
Oh, okay. So that's good. So if he comes this way and he breaks this lock, his turn is over.
Yes.
And this is no longer locked.
But now Otis is in our way.
A little bit.
that's fine.
So then it starts over and it's my turn. Moonlight is still in effect, so I'm going to take that trail to the keys, if you mind. That's 1, 2 to pick up the keys. Alright, and then 3, 4 please to go towards the commons. 4. Okay, now an event like this where my turn ends on top of an item, since we have to use a movement to pick up an item, I can actually pick up the item in lieu of taking a cabin card, so I'm going to take that item.
It's the rope.
Cool. Alright, which gives us an edge toward either the boat or the barn finale. I'm going to set that there. And that ends my turn. I don't have to take a cabin card, so it's Kevin's turn. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so that means it's Kevin's turn.
Right. Where would you
Actually,
like to
it
go?
was supposed to be Tracy's turn first. It should have been Tracy's turn first because you're not the one who was going first.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Tracy gets to go and then just skip my turn then. And we'll correct that. Sorry about that.
Yeah. We kind of went backwards a little bit.
Oh boy.
Where are you going? You're going backwards. Well, I guess you can't go this way because
Yeah,
Otis is
you don't
over
want to
here.
go towards Otis.
So,
1,
where are you
2,
going?
3, 4, 5. I'm going to end my turn. Sorry, Hollow, but I'm going to use you as a shield.
Thanks.
yeah, because that's kind of both of your counselors there. You're both as close to Otis as can be. Everybody else on the side of the board.
Except if he doesn't go for
Kevin first.
Kevin
Kevin
first,
hasn't
he will
moved yet.
go for Sherry.
Right, Kevin hasn't moved yet. So, and since I accidentally took my turn out of turn, it's Hollow's turn with Kevin.
Okay, so moving towards the item there wouldn't be a very good idea because
No.
Otis will strike me in one hit.
He'll trap you.
So I'm gonna have to move backwards here. 1, 2, 3.
And you're back at the campfire.
Back at the campfire. So I'm just gonna warm my hands up by the campfire.
Alright, cabin card.
Bum bum bum. Ooh, I got a camper, and this camper is Dawn,
Which brother or sister?
sister.
Oh boy.
Now, all this excitement has aggravated Dawn's allergies, and seeing as we don't have her twin brother here, unfortunately, her allergies are going to affect my movement by 1. If I carry her with 2 hands, my movement is not affected at all. Fortunately, I don't have any weapons or anything else equipped, so I can carry her with 2 hands.
For now.
For now.
Yes, for now.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
So it's Jody's turn. We're going the right order this time. I won't jump first.
I believe I will go and I will do the same one. Jody has to do 3, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then use that to pick
It's
up the
kind
item.
of cheap, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but okay.
I got the gas
It technically
can.
works.
Yep.
So now we have the gas can and the rope. So that's the barn. And I have the keys. So we have enough for the barn. That's definitely good. Unfortunately,
in the
Otis
way.
is kind of blocking the barn. So
Yep, at the moment.
and that ends Jody's turn, right? Did you pull a card?
No, I
No.
used
Not-
the gas
Oh,
can.
right. You picked up the item. Okay, so it's back to me with CJ and where am I? I'm over there. I'm gonna go this way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's all I can do. So I'm going to end my turn there and draw a cabin card. Plot twist.
Bum,
Keep
bum,
still.
bum.
Remove Otis from the board. Then every counselor in this cabin must choose, which is literally just me. Run, receive 1 injury, and move 2 spaces away. Or I can roll a 4-sided die. If I roll a 1 or a 2, I sneeze and I have to panic and I have to move. Or if I roll a 3 or 4, I stay hidden and draw 1 survival card.
So do each of us have to roll?
Just me, because I'm the only one in the cabin.
Okay.
So I think I'll roll.
Okay.
Because I have another chance of picking up another survival card. So
Sounds good.
He's
here.
watching you.
Yeah, Otis is in his stalking phase, so I'm gonna put him up here. Lurking phase is better. Alright.
Stalking, lurking,
Same
he's
thing.
the weirdo. It just happens.
Nope. The better term is lurking because when he stalks, that's when he moves.
That's true. Alright, so I have to roll a 3 or a 4. Fingers crossed. 2! Of course. So I'm panicking. So panic is 2. And I can't pick up an item when I'm panicking. So that means I have to go back this way. 1, 2. I'm almost exactly where I started.
But at least Otis is off the board.
That's true. So that's good, because that means you guys can move up this way.
Alright.
Yes.
So that brings us back around to Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
No need for a sacrifice this round.
It wasn't my plan.
You want to go towards
Or
the
was it?
I'm
item?
definitely going to go towards the item there. So
1, 2,
3.
3.
Pick up the item.
Another rope.
Another rope. Sounds good.
All right. And yep.
That also means I got to pick up a card.
Dreaded cabin card.
So every once in a while we get element cards, things that cause different effects to the board.
Like the moonlight.
Just like the moonlight. This one is a downpour. Now, for as long as the downpour continues, all counselors subtract 1 from their movement during this move phase. The downpour lasts for 2 full rounds.
The moonlight's almost over.
Yep.
And so far, Otis moves by 3, and now most of us moves by 2. Or
Sounds troubling.
if not most of us,
And
all
too
of
bad
us.
that happened then, because it's now Otis's turn and he's back on the board.
Who would
Alright.
like to roll?
So in the event that Otis is off the board for whatever reason, at the start of his turn we have to roll the 10-sided die to figure out where he appears on the board.
On which nature trail?
Which nature trail, right. So I'll go ahead and roll for him
Well,
this
it's a
time.
good thing I'm a ghost or I'd be really shaking.
Trail 7.
Right smack dab in the middle of all of us.
You've put my character in peril, Full Metal.
That is true. Technically it was Otis. It was his turn, his roll.
But you decided where he went.
So Otis moves 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically actually CJ is closer. 1, 2, 3.
CJ is closer because he can still use the nature trails.
Yep.
That would only take 2 turns. Or 2 moves. For
Right, he doesn't
Otis
have to
hit
take
you.
his full amount. As
Yep.
long
as he crosses your path,
into...
Otis strikes.
So CJ is in trouble.
Yep, go ahead. You can move Otis across and...
He ends up right smack dab in the middle.
Well, the good thing is that I have a single-use card that I can roll a 6 when I'm fighting with him. So, Hollow, would you like to roll that?
Sure.
Alright. 5. That's awesome. No matter what I get. I'm good.
You win.
And that's a 1.
I believe
so.
that doesn't that take him off the
It does take him
board?
back off the board.
Bum bum bum.
Okay, so I'll put those over
Yeah,
here.
he's not dead.
No, I know.
Or he
And that
might be
was-
dead. We're not sure.
Unfortunately, only a single
There's really
use
no
card,
bio
so
on this guy.
that's gone. Alright.
There is not.
So that's it.
Yep.
He's off the board for
That
now.
also means that our moonlight card is disabled.
Right? But it means that goes back up to 1. I mean, go back up to 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we are restarting it, and it's Tracy's turn.
Thank you. Well,
Unfortunately, we have the downpour to worry about.
Yes.
that would mean I can only move 2.
Right.
I can't exactly do much. I will just move towards Hollow. Or Hollow's character.
Okay.
Alright.
Cabin card?
Let's see it.
Cabin card.
Choose. Open the door, draw 1 survival card, then tempt fate, or back away slowly. Move back to where you started this turn. I mean, it doesn't affect me. I had no choice, so.
Okay, so it's always better not to tempt fate, kids.
Especially
Alright.
when a killer's out there.
Karen with the keys. Let's see. Even with the downpour, I can still move 3 because I have that extra movement card. So
She is athletic.
yes,
well,
I'm very
her
athletic
permanent-
and artistic. Woo.
Yay.
So I need to start unlocking some of these locks here.
Yes.
I should probably go up this way, right?
I would
think
start
so.
moving heading down that
So
way.
1, 2, 3, and I'll have to unlock that on my next turn.
Can't you move 4? Oh, you can.
No,
Yeah, you
down
got disabled 1. Yep.
Yeah, I would have. Plot twist. Swivel chair. Kevin spun the chair around +1 body count.
Bum bum bum.
and I am horrified.
Alright, would you like to explain to them what horrified is?
So, horrified, obviously, as you can tell from certain cards or actions, means that I'm basically scared out of my wits. And that means that I also can move one less move, which means instead of moving 3, I'm now moving at 2 spaces because of the downpour. So, basically, on my next turn, I'm only going to be able to open the lock.
Now, that effect only counts for one more turn.
Right. Alright. And we are back to Kevin, who's at the campfire again.
Yes.
He didn't move very far.
Nope, not
He's
really.
just being toasty.
Warming his hands.
Since Otis is off the board,
Can move 2 spaces.
I can pretty much move 2 spaces, but where to move? That's the question.
I
I
know.
think we can head to the barn.
Yeah, we can start heading towards the barn. I mean,
Yeah.
we have a space up here anyway that an item that we need to get.
1,
So
2.
Because we have rope, I have gasoline.
Which is still a good chance of me getting, being able to unlock the door there.
yeah, well, I mean, if you had keys, but
Karen has keys.
Yes, but Karen's going to move in my way. So.
I am just slowly.
Mm-hmm.
As much as we don't want to, you gotta draw a cabin card.
Do I gotta?
Yes.
Otis strikes.
Oh boy.
Well, seeing as unfortunate as it is, Otis strikes, and I have no weapons. When you have absolutely no weapons, that pretty much means that you take damage no matter what.
You also have a camper with you.
I also have a camper with me, so that also means my camper is unfortunately gone.
And the body
Kill.
count goes up by 1.
Plus
and
1 attack.
so does his attack strength.
I go down. Yes, his attack strength goes up by 1, and now I have to panic my way back. I panic by 2. 1, 2.
You don't have to go that way. You can go anyway.
Oh, well, okay. 1, 2.
Right.
No matter what, he's still going to catch up with me.
Yeah. He's moving at a 2, so.
By the way, did anybody have any cards that could help me there?
You need to be in the same cabin as me for me to help. I apologize.
Actually, I do have one.
Well, it's a little late. You're just gonna have to wait until the next one.
Well, don't let me forget about it. Next time Otis strikes, I can move a counselor from their space to my space to get them away from him.
Remember, this is a team game. We gotta work together to make sure Otis doesn't take us down.
Right, so don't let me forget I have that card.
Well, maybe you should remember.
And that ends Kevin's turn, right?
Yep.
So it's Jody's turn. Tracy went first.
Yes.
So it's Jody's turn. Jody's up there, and he can move by 2 because of the rainfall. Right? So
Yes.
1, 2, because that's pretty much all you can move.
Everything I can do. Alright.
Say hello to
Cabin
Karen.
Look at
Butcher
that.
knife.
Oh, weapon card.
You may re-roll your butcher knife results once per fight. You must accept the second roll.
That could be helpful.
And I will equip it on Jody.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. CJ's turn, right? I guess I'll move back towards the campfire, right?
You can always try to move to the bunny cabin.
Oh, good point. Let's see, I'll go that way. 1, 2. Alright, since I can only move 2 because of the downpour, that ends my turn, unfortunately. Plot twist. Why am I always the one getting plot twists?
I don't know. You're
Lights
the
out,
one.
campers. You're now leaving Camp Grizzly. All campers in every cabin are discarded. Well,
No
he
more
killed our other
campers.
camper, so doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
End of turn. Sherry, you're up.
But apparently now it's really dark.
Sherry
Alright,
can
so
move
where
by
is Sherry?
Cherry's right here, and she can move by 2.
And she can move by 2. Okay. I got nothing in my hand that can help me, so go ahead and move me 2.
Which way?
Probably towards the item.
1, 2. So you're
She's gonna go hang out with Kevin.
All right.
And once it's Otis's turn, she's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Not if Tracy uses her special ability.
Yes, but Sherry also has a weapon, 2-handed weapon equipped as well.
That's also a very good point.
Alright, pulling my card. I found a camper. This one is Dawn. Now unlike Dawn's sister Dawn, this one is very useful. At any time, Dawn can take any type of item, weapon, camper, anything that you're holding in your backpack to another counselor. Now I have to roll a 4-sided die. If I get a 2 or higher, I successfully take that item to another camper. If I roll a 1, well, let's just say that's the end of Dawn.
He just never comes back.
Speaking of which, can you send Dawn to receive my gas can?
Sure.
I'd rather not have it, since...
You're so far away?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to roll this and see if Dawn can make it.
4.
That's a 4. Alright, that's successful, and I take the gas can.
Good job, Dawn. And Hollow.
Alright. And that was your cabin card.
That was the cabin card, yeah.
Jody.
Mad.
Okay, so with Jody, was kind of hoping the lock was open at this point, of course.
No.
No, unfortunately, I haven't...
Actually, that means it's Otis's turn.
That's right.
That was the end of...
Right, Sherry's the last one to go.
Yeah, you got to keep that straight there, Butterfly.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Otis's turn, and he's going to move towards the nearest counselor, and that's going to be both of mine.
No. Oh.
Yes, it is, because it's only 2, and he moves by 2.
He could... You see those two. Those two groups.
Actually, I think we're closer. Because of the trail.
Yes, unfortunately, because he can use nature trails, that does mean that Sherry and Jody are... Karen and Jody are closer. Do we have anything to defend against this?
Yes, I do.
Alright.
Timmy Teddy.
Alright.
His little teddy bear.
Okay.
I will...
Now, what's that do?
When he moves onto our space, which he will, I use it, and I discard this teddy.
Okay.
It cancels his attack. Then all counselors in the location may immediately move 2 spaces.
Okay. So he's moving over here. He cancels his attack. So that the discard pile. I guess I should go first to break the lock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2 doesn't really do much for me, but at least you can move. Lock is broken.
You should have given me the keys. I had a... Do you have a weapon?
No.
Alright. So what I will do, as I pass you on my move, I will transfer my weapon to you.
Okay.
And then I will move to the campfire.
Okay. Yeah, because Otis is probably going to strike out at me in the next turn.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, it depends.
And then...
well, that ends Otis's turn.
I believe Jody's.
Now, one more full turn for the downpour.
No, Tracy's turn.
Yes,
yep,
Tracy's
that's Tracy's turn.
Alright, she's hanging out in the dining hall. So where's she headed?
Well...
Maybe you should have gave him the keys while they passed by, when you guys passed by, so that he could have made it towards.
Yeah, a little late for that, but you're probably right.
Yeah, it's all strategy here.
Well, Sherry can always run and get my keys from Dawn.
Not until it's your turn or it's my turn.
Right, I'm just saying it's a possibility.
That's true.
Just in case.
Now, Downfall is out, correct?
No.
Okay.
Right?
So
we have one more full turn.
Downfall is we got
one more full rotation for it. So we're still running it 2. And that's it.
Oh boy. Fooling around. Skinny dipping.
Ooh.
Move to the swimming area.
Fool around with me.
Just don't.
Wait.
I cancel that.
Wait.
Move to the swimming area. Just before I even do it, I want to read it.
Okay.
And pick a counselor to join you. You both unequip your items and weapons before going for a quick swim, and you begin fooling around.
Okay, so how many times do you have to tempt fate on that, though?
3.
3 times? Yeah.
So
I don't think that's worth the risk. So
You don't think so? I mean, it moves me away.
But you'll unequip all of your...
I know, but I have other cards that can help out with that.
Okay, alright.
So yeah, I'm going to say don't. Just don't.
Thank you.
Yep. And we'll take that.
Alright, that ends Tracy's turn. That means it's Karen's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I can still move 3, even with the down 4, now that I'm not horrified anymore, actually. And... Alright, so let's see where I'm going. I have to go back towards the campfire. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3.
It's the down.
That was a bad
gone.
idea.
Remember, you can't move. You
That
can
was
move
a bad
3.
idea.
You can move 3. Why was that a bad idea?
Because I'm still right in Otis's direct path with the nature trail.
That's true. I told you.
and
I got
didn't
that covered.
realize that. I know. Still, it was a bad idea, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Otis
Maestro.
All right, so I'm going to use this card. I'm going to draw Otis into Sherry's neck of the woods. I'm going to roll a 4-sided die, and whatever it cancels out his attack, and whatever I roll, they can move that many spaces away.
Who is with Sherry?
Kevin.
Yep.
I see.
So Kevin and Sherry can move. Let's hope I get a 4.
And then not a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 1, which means
I move 1 space away.
Both characters.
Both characters move 1 space away.
So I'm assuming you're moving into the stables.
Yeah, let's say yes.
Okay.
And that ends that.
If there was
Kevin's
a cameo,
And it is now Kevin's turn.
if there was a cameo on the board, I'd be able to stop it. But there was no
but
cameo.
there's not.
Now,
We
unfortunately,
can still always use Tracy at any point if we need to.
with the downpour still going on, I can only move 1 with Kevin. 1 space.
Yeah, because you got injured.
Yep.
So 1, as far as you go.
Yep. And I draw. Plot twist. Discard all random cards from your backpack.
You don't have any in your backpack.
Yes, I do. Right here.
That's a permanent card. You can't
Yep.
lose that.
Yes, you can. It says discard all random cards, which means I have to discard all my cards from my backpack.
Okay.
That is not good.
Nope.
Not really.
Yeah, see, this game is all about chance.
Yeah. Jody?
Help
Oh,
me,
boy.
Jody. Help me, Jody.
I don't know. Okay.
Well, okay, so on the next Otis turn, he's gonna go up this way because they're right there,
Yep.
or he's gonna go that way towards Tracy, depending on what we do. So I don't know if that affects how you're moving, but you get 2 spaces.
I am going to go back and get my knife back because I kind of want that.
Okay.
Because as long as I fight alone, I can get a +1 bonus, and adding a +1. Wait, what is? No, I can re-roll. So I can re-roll +1. Which makes Jody overpowered,
Okay.
if I may.
And that ends Jody's turn. So, Kevin card.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, Otis strikes.
Strikes. Nice. I'm glad I got that. Alright,
Well,
give me my 6-sided die.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack him. 2. I'm gonna reroll.
Okay, so he chooses a re-roll. That's a 6.
That's a
Woo!
7.
That is
I
now
instantly
10.
win.
Yeah,
Since he is
instantly.
a
There's
6.
no point. Yeah,
There's no point in rolling now because he cannot.
So
win.
he's off the board. Oh, and I also have a card that says when he's defeated in a fight, his attack goes down by 1.
Wah, wah, wah.
There you go.
Alright, so that ended up being a good thing.
Good job.
I am
Butterfly.
overpowered with this.
Well, it was all
Good
Jody.
Okay. So
CJ's turn.
It's CJ's turn.
Okay. So I can move 2, so I'm just gonna go here, 1, 2. I'm gonna pick up this item, which is, ooh, safety first. Draw 1 survival card.
Ooh.
Nice.
Permanent. Alright. Scrappy.
That's a nice one.
When fighting Otis, you may roll a 4-sided die if you have no weapons equipped. That could be useful.
He is only at 4-sided, so you guys are essentially equal.
For now, yeah.
And so did you...
And that ends CJ's turn.
Yep. Now, did you pick up that item in lieu of the card? Or did you pick up
Oh
the
no, I
item
have to
as
still
a
pick up
turn?
it. No, because I still have to do
Yeah.
that. Crap. I got a flare item. When Otis strikes your cabin, discard flare to cancel the fight and move Otis up to 3 spaces away.
Okay.
Cool.
Not bad.
That wouldn't be, well, okay, yeah.
Okay, so now it is Sherry's turn.
Cherry.
And she can move 2.
2. Yep. Alright, so go ahead and move her to
1, 2.
And I'm going to pick that up in lieu of taking the card. And we have the crank. So I actually have... I have enough to... Let's see. I have a crank, a gas can...
If you send Dawn after the keys...
Yep. If
you can start the finale. Well,
actually, if I send Dawn after the keys now, would you think that would be a good idea?
Well, I mean, I'm right there, so...
And I think Jody would be better if he...
Yeah, and we're still... I mean, the hope is to get as many out as possible, right?
Absolutely.
So...
Unfortunately, CJ's a little stuck at the moment.
Yeah, so unfortunately we're probably going to have to leave him behind for now, but we can at least get most likely Karen and Jody and perhaps Tracy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
So, yeah, I think for now we'll leave it. That's...
Okay. Well, hopefully we may get a second set of keys here at some point, so if we do get another set of keys, we'll probably send them back to CJ to see if we can pull them out of the...
Yeah, I was planning on unlocking that, but I don't know, do you think I should just move towards the stables now?
No, I guess just, go ahead and unlock that just in case we need another item.
Okay. So that's end of round 2, and the...
Downfall is gone.
Downfall is gone.
Downfall is gone. I do still have to draw a card. Oh, no, I never
No,
mind.
you picked that up in lieu.
Yeah,
So it's now Otis's turn, and he's off the board. B3, it's your turn to pick. Or roll, chance, whatever.
Here comes Otis.
Blow.
1.
A 1.
1.
Well, come on.
Hey.
You cannot blame that on the ghost breath.
I blame you.
No way. No way.
Okay, so Otis strikes.
Oh boy.
I can move 1 counselor, but I can't move 2.
Well, I'm just going to have to take the brunt. So I'm going to fight Otis. Since he's in a cabin with 2 counselors, I can choose to have my 1 counselor who has a weapon fight him.
Okay, so Sherry's fighting him.
Yep, Sherry's going to fight Otis, and I got a good chance because she can go because she's two-handing this baseball bat, and she's going to wallop him upside the head with it.
All right.
You can't. You have Dawn.
Oh yes. Okay, so I have to roll a 4-sided die.
Ugh.
Thank you for reminding me. B3.
I apologize.
You're not sorry.
No,
You're
I'm
not
not.
sorry.
You have no
I'm not.
feelings.
I do not.
And I feel nothing. 3.
3. You have to roll
That
a
is a-
4.
Someone else has to roll a 4.
No, I don't know
no.
if you should do that or not. Give me the...
Someone else has to roll less than
I
a
don't
4.
think so. Yes.
This is, yeah, so
So,
one or
2.
1 or 2.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, because you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a 4,
Fingers crossed.
or
3.
you killed Don.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Don's dead.
Don is gone, and I'm taking some...
And the body count goes up, and so does the damage.
Yep, I am also taking some
boy.
injuries here.
I blame you.
How, you know, it's your fault for putting him over here in the first place.
It's your fault.
Okay.
We could have been gone another round.
So, now what? Sherry panics, right? And runs 3.
Yep, Sherry's panicking. She's running 3 away.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. And,
Would you... Hold on, before I do that... Sherry can use the nature trails. Do you want to take that
just
down
go ahead and
here?
use the nature trail and run.
1, 2, 3. So she's now in the boat area. And Kevin has to take... You got another injury, right? And he has to panic 2.
2, yep.
So that's not going to do him much good, though. 1, 2.
Well, apparently he hurt Otis on the way out.
Otis only tripped. It says small scratch. It's fine.
Okay, so back to Tracy.
Oh boy.
Is that
Okay.
right?
Yep, that ends Otis's turn.
Oh, you're right. That was Otis's turn. So yeah, it's Tracy's turn. So she can move. She can
3.
move up to 3 now. Yeah, we were heading towards the barn, but he's kind of up there now. So
Well, I think he knew what we were doing then.
yeah.
Hmm.
Do we have enough for any other ending? We have rope. Right,
Yeah,
we have
I
gas
have-
can, crankshaft.
I got crankshaft, I got gas can, I got rope, I got whatever you need here.
We have the barn. Do we
Right,
have...
just up here.
We have the boat.
Yep, we got the boat and the barn. So
I guess I'm heading to the boat. 1, 2. Alright.
all right, so to start the boat, we definitely need the keys though. So
Yeah,
Karen's
Plot
gotta move her
twist.
butt.
Plot twist. Clumsy.
Oh no.
Receive 1 injury. If you have a weapon equipped, receive 2 injuries.
Well,
Glad
you
I don't have a
don't, so
weapon.
just 1. That's good.
Glad it wasn't Jody.
Sorry, Karen. I mean,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Alright, so do you still want me to unlock that thing? Yeah, we probably should, right?
Yeah, just go ahead and do it while you're.
Alright, so I can move up to 4 now. So
Yep.
1, 2, that unlocks this.
I am on the same place.
Yeah, I
as
know,
you.
sorry. 3 that picks this up. And his body count just went up by 1. That's super. I should have left it locked.
I told you to leave it locked.
And you still have to draw a camp card.
No, I still get to move 1 more time.
Yep.
So I'm back down with Jody. And
Draw your
now
card.
I get to draw a cabin card. Ooh, practice target item. So it's basically a shield. While equipped, reduce injuries received by 1. Discard after blocking 3 injuries. So, okay, I'm good. And now it's Kevin's turn.
Yep.
I would definitely suggest moving up into my little cabin here because I can try to heal you.
Sure.
No, I can heal you.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 1 because that's all I can move.
Well, I can heal 2
Bless you.
injuries for every person in my cabin, which is essentially just you. So you can go back up to 3.
All right.
And then that is it. Discarded.
All right. Kevin's back in the game.
Okay. You still have to pull a cabin card.
Yes, I do. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Elemental effect.
Another one?
Blood Moon. While the Blood Moon is in play, Otis causes double damage.
Which means his damage is 4?
Yes. The Blood Moon lasts 2 full rounds. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, Jody. What are you
Where
gonna
are you
do?
heading?
I will head I'm going to, because I have a better chance of surviving and taking Otis out.
Okay.
I'm going to stand in front of Otis and wait for him.
All right.
There.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
Well, potential sacrifice.
Good
cabin
luck.
card. Let's see what you got.
Alright. The claw. Increase Otis's damage stat by 1.
Well, he's already up to
Yeah,
4.
so
Also, a random.
a new thing appears in the tool shed. Okay, so we now have that.
Okay.
All right,
Alright,
and that ends Jody's turn, and
That
that
means
means it's
CJ.
CJ's turn. I'm trapped in the bunny cabin behind a locked door, so I guess I have to get back towards the girls' showers.
Mm-hmm.
But I can now move 3, so that's good, right?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Just
I'm
remember.
in the beaver cabin, and there's nothing else I can do. So,
Card.
draw a card. Camper.
Yay.
Lunchbox.
Oh.
When Otis strikes, you can safely run 2 spaces away. Lunchbox isn't so lucky. Discard the poor little guy. Body count goes up by 1.
Ooh, sorry.
So basically, he's a sacrifice.
That's heartless. Metal.
He's so cute, too.
It's heartless.
Right? That ends CJ's turn, and it's Sherry's turn now.
Sherry.
Sherry.
Everybody wants a little sherry. All right, where is Sherry?
She's over
She is
here.
at the boat.
She's
by
at
the
the
boat.
boat. So I mean, the best place for me to really be is at the boat. So
You stay where you are
I think I'm
and
just
pull a
gonna
card.
stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm just gonna pull a card. A chainsaw.
Ooh, that's a
That
great
is
weapon.
nice.
That's probably one of the best weapons you can get in the game there. Chainsaw, 2-handed weapon. I'm going to unequip my bat.
Alright.
Well,
if
for
I
one
may-
thing, I'm actually going to give Tracy... What I'm going to do is I'm going to give Tracy my bat.
You
Yep.
can't move. You drew.
Huh?
You drew.
Well, we're in the same cabin.
You're in
Okay.
the same cabin,
Alright.
Yeah, as
so
long as
now
you're
you
in-
have a weapon. That's
so now I
great.
have a weapon. I'm also going to equip this chainsaw. I'm going to keep that... I'm going to keep that handy.
Mm-hmm.
2 hands. Alright.
Alright, and that ends our another round. So we got one more round for the blood moon, and it's Otis's turn to move.
Oh boy. Come on, Otis. Let's do this.
So
Give me my 6-sided die, and he
He's
takes the
gonna
4-sided.
this way.
Yep. Now,
6-sided die for Jody. Hollow, would you like to roll for Otis?
Sure.
Reroll.
All right. Good luck.
My 1 reroll.
I'm so glad that you're able to do that.
Oh.
It's a 3, so because of the
Okay.
Jody's solo fight.
Just know that any ties, Otis wins.
So 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2.
One.
Yay!
All right.
Jody,
Alright.
Jody wins.
And
Otis
that
is off the
means
board.
Otis is off the board for another round.
Yep, Jody.
That's 60% really helped me.
Alright. Go Jody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So it is Sherry, it's Tracy's turn, but Tracy's
Yes.
not going anywhere, right?
No. She will stay where she stays.
All right, and here's your card.
Moral dilemma. Choose. Otis strikes your
Or-
space, or draw a survival card. Then Otis strikes the counselor with the most injuries.
Which would be Sherry, which is still in your
boy.
cabin. Actually, it'd be
I'm
Sherry
ti-
or you.
Yeah, we're
Or-
tied.
You're both in the same cabin.
So either Otis strikes us, but well, one way or another, it feels like Otis is going to strike us both.
Wait. I can move 1 counselor, but I can't move 2.
Well, I mean, we got a better chance of fighting together here. I got
That's
a.
true,
I got a
because you both have weapons. Oh, that's right, you have a chainsaw.
Yeah, I have a chainsaw. So
Then I will do the survival card.
okay, so
Alright,
So
yeah,
that-
might as well get an extra one out of it, right?
draw
Right.
a survival card. There you go.
What'd you get?
Scream for help. When Otis strikes your cabin, move up to 3 other counselors
3?
to your space to help.
Can we use that now?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can use it immediately.
I will use it.
Use it at any time. So who are the 3 we're moving?
Jody.
Yeah. Jody
He has
was
the butcher knife.
Yep.
I mean, he may not get the +1, but that helps.
I would definitely move Karen because she's got the keys.
Yep.
Karen. And one more. Who wants to come?
Well, CJ's the furthest away.
Let's just leave Kevin out there for the roost,
let's
I
count.
see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, CJ is the furthest.
What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. Can't. If we bring you here, can't you use that? Wait, what does that do?
When Otis strikes your cabin, discard flare to cancel the fight and move Otis up to 3 spaces away.
Does it say at any time?
It does not say any time. Just it doesn't give a time limit. It just says I can use it.
So that does mean during your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay. Then
Go ahead and move CJ to the cabin.
CJ. But CJ would move 2. And he would die. His camper would die. Lunchbox.
Oh, maybe that's not such a great idea.
It kind of feels like you already moved him.
Yeah, it's too late.
It's a little too late for that one.
Unfortunately,
Goodbye,
Lunchbox dies.
Bye-bye, Lunchbox.
Plus
And
1
his
stock.
stock goes up by 1, which is now it's setting at 3. But when
Okay.
that damn thing goes down, we'll be able to...
Otis strikes.
He's at 4, right?
He's still at a 4 dice, though.
Okay, well, I'll roll for Otis. What do you have? You get a 6
I get a
die,
6.
right?
I get
And
I
a
you
get
6.
get the 10-sided die.
Alright, so...
Alright.
I'm
the one with the
rolling-
highest... Well, the one with the highest damage output goes first, so that would be
Okay,
me.
ready?
Alright, so... 2.
And then yours?
Oh boy.
Apparently I got a 2.
I'm rolling for Jody. 5.
5.
Not
Well, that
plus 1.
automatically beats
4.
Otis.
So we win.
Yep, we ended up
Alright.
beating Otis.
So he stays off the board. And
Although
Yay.
that does unfortunately mean I did take damage, and I do have to panic because I lost the first roll against Otis.
how many do you panic?
I panicked 3.
3? Where do you want to go?
Well, I gotta go backwards 3. Or actually, you know what? If you go 1, 2, 3. If you
Move
go
to the
that
stables.
if you move me to the stables, I can get back there. No.
3.
Oh. 1.
3.
Wait, you were here.
Yes.
So 1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Yeah, it allows me to
Perfect.
get back to the boathouse a little
Really
bit
quickly.
faster.
Perfect. Okay.
So, are we leaving Kevin in the roost here? Is that
No.
I mean,
Who's
he has no weapon. So. That was Tracy's turn, I believe.
Right? It was Tracy's turn, right?
I
Yeah,
believe
because
so.
she didn't
Yes,
move.
yes, that was
So
Tracy's turn.
Yeah,
it's Karen's
because
turn.
I drew a survival card,
Yep.
which then brought everyone to me.
Absolutely.
Alright, it's Karen's turn. I don't have any cards or anything like that. We have the keys, so we're just waiting on you guys to get back to us.
Yep.
So I'm going to stay where I am,
Draw a card.
and I'm going to draw a card. Cameo officers Jenkins and Taylor.
Oh boy.
So the cameo is actually the first time we've had a cameo for this game. Means that we have these nifty little side characters that come in, and each of them do different things. They stalk different people and have different effects. So this is for the officers. We have to roll to place them on a random nature trail. They will stalk Karen. And if they cross paths with us, we must discard a random weapon. And if Otis kills them, the body count goes up by 2.
Go ahead and roll.
Right,
Alright.
your knife.
So
Yeah,
Karen
we
goes
might
here.
end up losing our weapons here
All of
for
our
the
weapons.
finale.
Hopefully not. Let's hope that they are on that side of the camp.
Yep.
2.
I hate you.
Oh my God! Why?
I am so sorry.
I should have rolled.
So the bat goes.
Did they move
The
this
knife
thing?
goes. The chainsaw goes. No, chainsaw, you get to keep that because you're up here.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm up there. Good. Good.
So just your weapons.
Alright, what's your knife? That was almost the most overpowered weapon in the game. Besides the chainsaw.
Alright, and that
So-
ends Karen's turn. So.
I think Karen should give someone the keys and.
Oh,
leave.
wait.
No.
Wait.
What?
Give me a 6 die. I have a chance. If I roll a 4 or 6, It has no effect. Nope.
Nope. It was a nice try.
Well, it was a nice try.
It
nice
was a nice
thought.
try.
Okay,
Oh.
so it's actually Kevin's turn now.
Yeah, and Kevin votes that Karen leaves.
No, I have the keys.
Doesn't matter now.
Well, give the
And
keys.
bro.
All the weapons
Give
are
the keys
are
to
gone.
somebody else. No, I
No.
still have the chainsaw, but I
Yeah,
can't.
Sherry still has the chainsaw.
But I can't move into the cabin with the chain. I can't move to the cabin because if I cross paths with your cameos there, I lose my chainsaw.
Well, Karen can't move. It's not my turn.
Whose turn?
My turn ended after the weapons got discarded. I can't do anything
yes.
about that.
Well, let's hope Otis strikes at some point here.
1, 2, 3, right?
Yep.
Alright, that ends your turn, and cabin card.
Okay. Plot twist. Let's see. I have to choose either take 2 injuries and stay where I am, or take your chance in the woods and be lost for the next turn. So, seeing as I don't really have anything to go with Kevin, I guess I should be lost. I guess I should go get lost in the woods.
Okay, so Kevin's gonna be up here. He's lost in the woods for the next turn. Alright, it's Jody's turn. I'm assuming you're not moving anywhere, so just go ahead and give B3 a cabin card.
Wait, if I do move, oh no, I can't. That's a
Yeah, nature trail.
Nature trail, yep.
bear trap item. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, so a bear trap item. Move phase. Place the bear trap token in your space. If Otis crosses paths with it, lower his stalk stat by 1. Remove him from the board and discard the bear trap.
Okay.
So I am actually right here.
Yep. So, and we don't get caught by it. He does. So we're just gonna hit it right there.
Yes.
And you keep that with Jody's card.
Got to make sure we keep it straight who's on which space. There.
Yeah. Tracy is here.
Everyone else is on the.
And everyone
first.
else is on here, actually.
Everyone's like
Piled
protecting Tracy for some reason.
For some reason. Okay, and that ends Jody's turn and CJ's turn, right?
Yes. Well, I
Okay.
see.
Really know where to go or anything to do, so I guess I'll just pull a cabin card. Let's split up.
Oh boy. What did you do?
Hollow, I'm sorry, I'm doing this to you again.
What?
Every lone counselor must tempt fate by 2. You're the only one that's by themselves. Kevin doesn't count because he's lost in the woods. So Sherry has to draw 2 cabin cards to tempt fate.
You may be able to see through me, but I still have feelings. How many times do I have to tempt fate?
Define feelings.
2.
You'll find out in a minute. 1, 2.
Okay.
All right. So for
Alright.
anybody who missed it, tempting fate is you have to pull 2 or more cabin cards, depending on the card. Tempting fate doesn't count towards any other cards but red. If you get a red card while you're tempting fate, Otis strikes.
Okay. That was the end of CJ's turn, which means it's back to Sherry.
But Sherry doesn't want to move back to where you are.
I know.
So how do we fix this dilemma?
Well,
I do
you only-
have this, but
What's that?
this would not be good.
This moves Otis to a counselor card.
No, it moves Otis to cameo,
Oh, cameo card. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
which
we
would
can't.
put us all in danger except
Yeah.
you.
And we would need the chainsaw, so because none of us have any weapons except for the chainsaw.
Bear trap. I can do that by summoning him. He'd kill the counselor, come in, activate the bear trap,
And send him right back off the board.
while also taking away one of his stock.
Let's do it.
And
Okay.
if we want to, we can move 2 spaces, but
We don't have to, right?
We don't have to.
Alright, so Otis comes in. He kills the cops.
Mm-hmm.
That goes up by 2.
Plus
goes-
1 damage, plus 1 attack.
Yeah, well, the attack can't go any higher. The damage can't go any higher. And then
His
the
stock goes back by 1 though.
Yes.
bear trap
because The bear trap.
is hits
Disabled.
him, and then he goes back off the board.
Yep.
That actually kind of worked out nicely.
And I'm going to move Jody down
Oh
here.
wait, it's not your turn yet.
No,
It's still Karen's turn.
any counts as present may move 2 spaces away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's the end of that. And Sherry wants to move back this way.
Yep, I'm gonna just move right back into where I was.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I think Kevin's lost in space somewhere.
Well, Sherry was the end of our cycle there, so it's technically Otis's turn again.
Yep.
And then hopefully on Kevin's next turn, we can go ahead and figure that out.
Yeah, but who's gonna roll for Otis?
I refuse to roll.
I'll roll for Otis.
I refuse to let you roll.
10,
6.
10.
Oh, because of the blood moon?
No, because he has
Oh.
to come back to the board.
Duh.
I
knew
refuse
that.
to let you roll. No. Oh.
5. Okay, so he's here.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So. Alright, and
He
then
moves too.
he moves. That's right, he moves 2. So 1, 2. Okay. And now we're back at Tracy. So pull a cabin card.
This is also disabled.
Awesome.
boy.
No more blood moon. Which doesn't that mean his damage goes down by
Back to
2?
2.
His damage goes down by 1 because
No.
he increased his
Oh,
damage by
you're
1.
right. Yep. Okay. So it's Tracy's turn. Hand B3 a cabin card. Oh, they're dead.
Oh. Chiseled features. Oh boy. This is bad.
What is
What
it?
is it now?
Otis strikes. The first counselor to panic in his fight is disfigured. Disfigured. Anyone crossing paths with you is horrified. Discard after healing an injury.
Okay. Well, you know what? Since he's striking our cabin, I'm using my flare.
Oh boy.
So I'm canceling his attack.
Thank you.
And it moves him up to 3 spaces away. So 1, 2, 3. And we're done with that.
We need you, Hollow.
Can I use 2 cards in one thing?
It says at any time.
Well, it says when Otis strikes.
No. If you already canceled his strikeout with the previous card, you can't use another one.
Okay. Okay. So Tracy went. It's Karen's turn, right? I don't have anything to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw a cabin card. Otis rumor. The prankster. Tonight's the anniversary. It's been 15 years since Jeremy's incident. Detective Haddon. Increase Otis's stock by 1. And a new question mark item appears at the campfire. And his stock goes up by 1, so now we're back at 3. So I'm just going to put that there. Okay, so Kevin?
Yep.
Roll to see where you...
Well, I have to roll to see my
Oh.
fate first. Now, my fate in the woods are dependent on a few things here. If I roll a 1 or a 2, Otis strikes me. If I roll a 3 or 4, I get injured. If I roll a 5 and a 6, nothing happens. So let's see what happens.
2.
2. Otis strikes.
You get injured.
I'm using my card. Nope, I'm using my card. Otis strikes, you get to move to us.
All right.
Oh boy.
So
We can start the finale.
when we get to someone who has a major portion of the items, which is Sherry or
Sherry.
Sherry.
Or Karen, but
No,
my
who-
turn's already passed.
Yeah, no, it has to be a major portion of the items. I have 3. You have
well,
2.
yeah, it's you. So Kevin's turn is over, and it's Jody's turn. So pull a cabin card.
Here's hoping.
I get a flashlight.
Okay. You can look at items up to 2 spaces away, if I remember correctly.
After looking 3 times, discard the flashlight.
Okay, cool. Pretty harmless cabin card.
Yep.
Useless right now.
Which is fine. We need useless at the moment.
CJ.
CJ?
I was kind of hoping for a weapon.
No! I got lost in the woods.
Bye, CJ.
Bye.
Well, I guess y'all are leaving me behind, aren't you?
Unfortunately, yes.
I guess I wandered away in the dark for some reason.
You heard a noise.
Well, that's just how these cheesy 80s movies are.
Okay, and that leaves us to Sherry.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to CJ.
He's lost in the woods for now.
CJ is lost in the woods. We may see him again, we may not, depending on how this finale goes. But now it's time for the finale. Dun, dun, dun.
Do you want me to read it or do you want
boat,
me to read it?
right?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The boat.
So yeah, we're doing the boat finale. Okay.
Is it a bad time to tell you I can't swim?
Extremely.
Yep.
Oh, well. Oh,
Sharks and minnows. Engine trouble. Move Otis to 0 on the body count track. Then place each counselor. Okay, so yeah, move it down here. Now we're going to place each counselor on the body count number that matches their current move counter. So for Karen, I would be at 4 because I have an extra movement. Tracy would be at 2, right? Mm-hmm. Jody's at 3. CJ is CJ's lost, so Sherry's at
Kevin
1.
is at 3 and Sherry's at 1.
Don't you get an extra one for Kevin?
Yes, I do get an extra.
So you're at 4.
So I'm at 4.
Right, up here with Karen.
Otis also moves on to the body counter.
0. Yes.
On the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's stalking us now.
He's stalking us. Okay, so basically where we got into the boat, our engine didn't... Huh?
Word.
Oh, yeah. So basically we got into the boat. Our engine doesn't work. So now we're swimming for it. So basically we're each going to roll the 6-sided die. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Sherry should go first since she is...
So we're swimming from left to right, going that way. Once we hit the 13, we are safe and we made it. So this is how it works. If we get a 1, Otis swims 2 spaces.
Oh no.
If we roll a 2, Otis swims 1 space. If we roll a 3, all other counselors and Otis swim 1, so basically everybody just goes up 1. 4, you go up 1 space. 5, you go up 2 spaces. And 6, you go up 3 spaces. Now, if you're caught by Otis, first you discard a weapon and you get to swim 2 spaces or be killed. And then you repeat until all counselors are safe or dead. So, and then
that means if you don't have a weapon, you're probably not going to make it.
Well, CJ's out for the count.
Yeah.
And Karen's at the head of the pack. So I'm feeling pretty confident with my stuff so far.
And the person that's in the back has a weapon.
That's true.
So that puts Tracy...
who goes first? You might want to keep that card handy.
Oh, yeah, I have it right here. It doesn't say who goes first, so I guess we should start with Sherry since she was the one that triggered the event.
Yep.
5.
Oh.
Swim 2 spaces. 1, 2. All right.
Who's next?
So
Should
Sherry,
we just go in
Tracy.
order?
Yeah, just go in order how we were before. So Tracy next.
All right.
2. So Otis swims 1 space.
Ooh. Thank you, Tracy.
Tracy doesn't know how
Karen.
to swim very well.
3. Tired. Everybody moves 1 space.
1. Ooh.
Including Otis.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. And we are back to Kevin. We're to Kevin. It's
All
his
right.
turn.
Kevin. Now remember, Kevin can move 1
You
extra
kill
space.
Tracy. You're gonna regret things.
2.
You
Two.
killed Tracy.
Yep, because he goes 1 space, and Tracy is unfortunately passed away. She drowned.
Oh, goodbye, Tracy.
You're going to regret this.
All right. Yeah, it's Jody's. Well, yeah, it's Jody's, right? 3.
Oh, actually, it was a 3. I'm sorry, because I get 1 extra. I get 1 extra count on my dice roll whenever it's Kevin. So
everybody just moves one space.
Yeah, Tracy actually is reprieved for the moment.
Okay.
Never mind. Good job.
So actually that's...
What's that about making me pay?
And then he just rolled another 3, so we move everybody up by 1 space again. Okay. CJ's out for the count,
alive.
so
Yeah,
it's
can't
back
roll.
to Sherry.
What about Karen?
Oh, Sherry. Yep, you're right.
Karen.
Well, the Karen doesn't go yet.
5.
Alright, which means that you get to swim 2 spaces.
Yep.
1, 2. Alright, and it's Tracy's turn.
Tracy's turn.
Her chainsaw is like, I don't know how, but it's helping her.
Somehow.
It's an engine.
Giving her power. Oops.
And yeah, she just killed herself.
Yeah.
She drowned.
You're going to make yourself pay for that.
She can't swim.
Alright, Karen's turn.
You're going to make yourself pay very much for that.
There's a
5, and I get to swim 2 spaces. 1, 2.
Does a
Apparently-
flashlight count?
Apparently, Karen. Apparently, Karen and Sherry are racing for the lead in this horrible race for their lives.
Wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Kevin?
Oh, yep. Remember, 1 extra to every dice roll.
Right. 2.
So it's a 3.
3. Everybody moves 1 space. Alright.
He gains 1 star.
Kevin,
Jody.
Jody.
4.
You get to move 1 space.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
So then it would have been
Good swimming, dude.
CJ.
Not very well.
So it's Sherry's turn.
Sherry's turn.
We're in the back of the pack.
3.
3. Everybody moves 1 space.
We might make it out alive.
We might.
Otis is a little slow in the water, it seems.
Tracy's gone, so that means it's Karen's turn. 6. I get to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3.
She survives.
Woo! I
Whoops, no,
survived.
that was Karen. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Karen.
She still
I
survives.
still survived.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, Karen survives. Here you go.
Woo. Alright, I'm actually done rolling. CJ's
Okay.
lost.
Alright, so Sherry rolls. 5.
5. 2 spaces.
1, 2. Oh, so close.
So close. Jody,
Jody.
Oh boy.
2 spaces. Kevin.
Goodbye, Kevin. You will be dearly missed.
6.
7.
Oh, 7.
So, well, you
not
get
really.
to move, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
And Kevin survived.
Yes, I will be dearly missed in the survival ring.
What is a 1 again?
Oh, 1 is Otis swims 2 spaces. He's actually a bit behind us now. He's struggling in the water here.
Alright,
Is it
so
my turn?
Jody.
4. 1 space.
So close.
Sherry?
Kiss Sherry goodbye.
Goodbye, Sherry.
6.
Sherry
Woo,
made it.
Sherry made it. Alright, come on, Jody. 1,
Oh,
2
boy.
spaces. You can still catch up. 2, 1 space.
Oh no.
What are you doing here?
You're
Jody
self-sabotage.
can't swim.
2.
One space.
Jody can't swim.
Oh no.
Jody's drowning.
Jody can't swim. Jody can't swim.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god,
And
he
in
was
the-
5 spaces behind you, and Jody.
And it's
Jody drowned.
unbelievable. Unbelievably, Jody drowns at the last minute.
Oh my god.
But that just shows how
Alright.
brutal this game can be.
Jody can't swim.
Alright,
So
so if
for-
any counselors made it to 13, continue to glug. Tangled in thick reeds, 30 minutes pass, but he does not surface. Splash. All living counselors win the game, or do they?
Bum bum bum. Unfortunately, that means also the counselors who were left behind don't make it as well.
Yeah.
So that puts our count up to counselors as Kevin, Sherry,
And Karen.
and Karen. Only to try to come back next year and survive Camp Grizzly again.
Alright. That was a great game.
That was a great game. I think everybody did really great, maybe all except for Jody.
I'm sorry. but
No,
Jody,
Tracy was the first to die, so...
True.
And Jody took out Odin to save you. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Poor Jody.
Poor Jody.
He sacrificed
That's
himself
a
for
shame.
you.
What a loser. Anyway, but that's pretty much.
Did you just say what I think you said?
Well, we'll get into that later.
I think we will.
Yep.
Well, I think we had a great game with it.
Hey, Hollow.
Yep.
The body count just went up.
Yeah, well,
Well, if you had a body.
if I had a body, I would.
Well,
Don't worry, I'll find a way.
I think we had a great game. Definitely want to play this again in the future, as well as some board games that we're gonna get out and do for everybody to enjoy. So thank you for joining us for Cross Games. Thank you, B3 and Hollow, for joining me for my little segment here.
Awesome. Do remember, if you like this video or any of our other videos, do send us a like or a subscribe. That does help the channel out a whole heap. And don't forget to add some comments down there in the comments section. Let us know what kind of games you want us to play.
Yes.
You know? If there's any special board games that you had in mind or any type of games, we also have our crossplay channels or Crossfire channel games. You can check me, you can check myself and B3 over here for any of those type of games.
Give us some suggestions.
Absolutely.
We're open.
Absolutely, we're here
And
to
take it on home, Butterfly.
Okay, well, again, thank you for joining us, and come back for another video. And in the meantime, we'll see you in the Crossfire.
Bye bye.
Bye.